Hey there, welcome to my channel. This is Doors, pretty much my favorite game now, after finding it randomly. And yeah, I'm gonna go through and go find my father. That's today's goal. I guess while I'm at it, I could teach some nice skills about this game that you can use. Pretty useful skills. Skills that are usually looked over. Like dealing with rooms. Because there's an easy way to get through that not many people really notice. And it's like the easiest strategy to playing it. And so, yeah, that's the goal. We're just gonna go through doors. We're going to, I have just realized I forgot to grab the lockpicks. I remember my father telling me, being an interdimensional species that is not exactly human might be hard. So start human. And you know what? I'm taking that advice. I took it to heart. And I have to say, I would rather be the interdimensional being. Each thing is pretty simple to avoid. In fact, sometimes I find them a little too easy. And what you just saw me right there do is load a room ahead. So how most of the creatures work is they're specific to a room. So, for example, in that room back there, it was a rush room. So I open the next door because how rush works is he opens the next door. So it immediately pulls him through this room and opens this door. And every room after rush either is a clean room, a dupe, or eyes. So it makes it a little bit simpler to get through them. Now this one's a pretty easy dupe room as it's never this one. And if you ever have problems with dupe, literally just go up to the wall, listen in. Nothing. And just to prove my point, I'll go to the other door. That is not the right room. So just walk up to the wall right here, listen in. And that groveling noise tells you that's the wrong door and you better split like a banana. When it comes to rooms, it's not meant to be easy, it's meant to be challenging. And the bugs, yeah, that's gonna happen. It's gonna suck. And I know that because I did have a bug encountered in that room. But if anything, it feels more like Dark Souls, or a game with such a difficult curve that it kind of reminds you of it, just from that difficulty. Because for a while I was upset at this game for its bug that it pulled on me, which was to escape the rooms through an exit. And I did that. It took me some time, but I did it. And then I loaded back into the game and realized I didn't get the achievement. I was pretty upset and pretty peeved, and I didn't go and do that again for quite a while. But it kept in my brain for quite a while after that. And I kept thinking about doors and doing the achievement again just to get it. And then eventually I did. And I felt really rewarded for it. Timmy, I will kill your dad. I'm not a fan of Timmy. If any dev of this game ever, you know, finds this video, you better not put Timmy in floor 2, or else I will be writing some angry. I'm going to be very angry if you put Timmy in level 2, because my goodness, he is annoying and I cannot handle him. This game is very beatable without ever lifting a finger. And you can even take no damage. But Timmy, oh, he's something else, ain't he? Hashtag no more Timmy in... Huh? Okay, okay. I think that might kill me. I'm gonna just be safe. Huh. That was weird. My dad really just had to put his shop all the way in the back. You know what else I don't understand? Why everyone's so upset about fixed rooms. Like, yeah, I get that the randomness is awesome. And I guess the probability of something being out of place or just randomized kind of adds a level of stress. But no. Like, door 50, you know you're gonna have to deal with a library. You know it's gonna be a section that is either easy or hard on you. And just, you expect it. Just because the game isn't throwing jump scares at you every 20 minutes or is just not randomized for a section doesn't mean, you know, it's bad. Okay. Okay, pal. No, can't get to that door. I totally could have, but, you know, I'm not going to test that. I know my limits. Now, what I'd expect for the game on, like, a floor 2 is... I wouldn't say a change of characters, but... with the first floor and rooms, like they had said in the little disclaimer before you even, like, do anything in the lobby, it's a auditory-based game where you have to listen in. That's a big reason that many people have trouble on rooms, because most of those are incredibly hard to hear. However, a floor 2, or at least doors in general, I would like to see them kind of make you use all of your senses. Not exactly like taste or touch. Well, I mean, there's probably some gimmick for touch. But just imagine, like, you have to look at something. Or just, I guess, yeah, grab onto something to avoid something. Instead of hiding or, you know, like, maybe even like that. Like that is it has an auditory cue. But that's not all. You have to physically look at it. It lets you know that you're going to have to use your eyes. But, like, imagine a creature where you just had a staring contest with it to avoid death. And then when it had its satisfaction, it would go away. That's what I'm thinking of. Not just look at me and I go away, but, like, stare at it. Or keep your eyes on it so that it doesn't, like, what are they called? Weeping angels from Doctor Who, where you have to keep your eyes on it to keep them from moving and attacking you. So there's gimmicks, like the figure where you have to keep silent and listen in for him, whereas, you know, you could just, I don't know where I'm going with this. My point is, the game has some moments that I think it can refine. And I think there's ways to do that. Or at least improve for the next floor. But imagine if, like, just something simple like a duplicate. Hear me out. Like, imagine if it was just simply look at the door and the handle and notice if it's on the wrong side. Like, something as simple as that. It's just something simple that somebody won't think about when they're stressing out. And that'll spook them. And that's what we need. We need something that we have to pay attention. And that's how you scare someone. Their attention is caught on things and they're getting tense, usually in silence. And when they make a mistake, they notice. And it jump scares them. Like Timothy. You're in quiet, you're just looting, and you're starting to relax and look around the room because you know nothing has spawned in it. And then Timmy jumps out at you. And that's why Timmy sucks and you have to remove him from floor 2. Anywho. Okay. You do you, bro. Do. And just like that, you're done. And the reverb. And just like that, we're here. Hey there, Dad. Now, don't forget, we gotta pay for his college. Alright. I might have played this a few times. So. Now, I'm not gonna go the whole way, but I am gonna show you what I mean. Ooh, got up. Oof. Alright, now. Gonna eat. So very late on, or even early on, what you're meant to do, and nothing's gonna spawn right now, but open the door, listen in. Don't go into the room yet. Listen for an audio cue. Give it a moment. If you hear something coming, you get in a locker. This is a very patient level where you just have to wait out things. Now, A90 is difficult, where you don't exactly get it's a very fast queue. So again, opening a door, you're most likely going to just be listening in, and then A90 you'll spawn, and you're not even moving anymore. So you're fine. Just continue not moving. Sometimes, however, he will spawn just randomly in. And there's the queue. No, never mind, that was the fake queue. So yeah, again, just go through this, remembering what rooms have what locker, and being patient. This room never spawns anything because, well, you can't hide in this room. These rooms don't often spawn anything, or at least haven't spawned anything when I've been in them. When I did my one run, okay, I need to talk about this. I have the A1000 achievement, and I remember coming through this, goofing off with friends, and we kept dying. We weren't really knowing what we were doing or paying any attention, but we were just trying to get the exit through one of the doors achievements because we didn't want to even try 1,000. Eventually, they all gave up. Oh, listening. Alright, nothing. And yeah, I ended up going back alone and getting the achievement for the exit. Boasted about it, you know, as one does. Then I believe a little bit after that, I decided that that was such an easy task, I might as well go for A1000. So I booted it up, mentally prepared myself for multiple tries, and then proceeded to do it in one run. So to you guys saying that this is difficult, I don't believe you. I believe you're impatient and freak out. But the whole patience in the last room you're in, like this, really can save you However, another thing you should keep note of is when you get later on, the chances of A90, and I believe it's A30 or 40, spawning together dramatically increase. So you gotta pay attention when you hear A30 or 40 coming. I think it's actually A60. It's A60. When you hear him coming, chances are you're gonna get an A90 later on in the run. Sometimes he won't. Most likely he will. Man, how many rooms did I go through? Because there was like the 230 rooms to get out. There was the 1,000 to, you know, finish it. Yeah, I went through a lot of rooms. Plus the 60 every time. And I've tried to beat this game like 25 times. So we're looking at 2,500 doors. Man, I have maybe wasted my life on this game a little bit. These doors noises really drive you nuts on by like door 342. Trust me, you'll be hearing them a lot. Nothing? Okay. Not nothing. See? Now, another thing to keep in mind is hide is not in this game. So, if you need to take a breather, or have to go do something, hiding in a locker is actually pretty safe. Ooh, also this room. This room sucks. Because when it's dark, you can't see anything. So do memorize which ones are the darker ones. And probably the best thing is this one. It's like the one you're going to need to be focusing for most of the game. Whenever I was playing on the later ones, I had memorized where all the hidden places are. And whenever I walked into the room, I gave it a name. And I kept doing it. These were L's. I was safe in L's. I didn't really give this one a name. Just because it was kind of obvious it was right on the corner. You could just call it corner locker whenever you walk into it. This is office. This is a safe one as well. This was single inverted. This was storage. That was a fake noise. Stressed me out. L. This is inverted storage room. Sorry, no. The other one was a safe storage. Inverted storage. There's also a storage where there's two over there. That's why you have to remember, look for lockers in the room and name it. That way, you can just do that. He'll take his time. He'll run on. You're fine. That's what it should look like in the darker levels. See? You'll always have enough time to double back. Here comes 120. This one's pretty simple because he'll go through you. However, he has a weird gimmick. Now, I'm not sure if this was a glitch or something, but he has a chance to come back. That one, the audio cut out, you're good. Now, if one does end up coming back, I'll definitely, explain how to avoid that. And I'll do that now, actually, because it's pretty simple. Just because you're not centered with the locker means nothing. Do not center. Wherever your camera is wherever your camera is. The worst thing you could do is move it, because A90 will catch you on that. Try and keep your movements to a minimum, to what you need to do. Just keep going. I'm going to keep going till we get to the exit, and I'm going to show you how to defeat Room 100. It's actually incredibly easy, and I swear, if the developers fix it... Oh, he's come back. See, if I had hopped out thinking I'm safe, he would have got me. Because he comes straight to you. And here's the first exit. And there you go. You know how to beat rooms. You can either keep going with the patience. This is really just a overhaul of patience. But since I'm not going to, do the A1000 again, I'm going to leave. I got what I needed. The scanner is just a joke item at the end. If you lose it, you lose it. It really is just a time saver. For no apparent reason, because if you just listen into the game, it usually just gives you the cues you need. Ah, you're mean. I don't like this one. At least it's pretty simple. Just keep going straight. Lol. I was listening for the scratching. If it wasn't for having to navigate into each next room, you could probably play this game blind. It's incredibly simple. Ow. See, that was a good jump scare. It's not difficult to avoid, but when you're tensed up about everything else, I was thinking about Rush, because I heard Rush. So I just kept moving into the next room. And here it comes. Just like, let me out, let me out. Oh my goodness. I don't know what's up with this run, but it's super laggy. Look for those. Fun thing is, I can actually see if he's coming. Where? Hi. He is coming. He is coming. Now, I'm not exactly sure if this is a... He's timed. I just know I'm able to hear him coming. Listen in. I don't hear him. Listen in. Yep. He's taking his time, but he's coming. Alright. Now, unless it's been fixed, which I'm certain it's not, and I hope it never gets fixed, because lockers are stupid, and don't ever make me use them. But you can force him to start his navigation if you just turn around. Now, it starts you at a 180 away from him. Follow this exact path to the left. Right? And start the crouch. You'll hear him slow down. And then just listen in. I hear some scintillating noises. Tells me things are around me. The magic noises. Nope, don't feel safe doing that. Only do it when you feel comfortable. Oh, did I get the other one? And they're all done. Sometimes they're not in this maze, sometimes they're up above. Now, what you might have noticed is that I hesitated, and that is exactly what killed me here. Just as a heads up. Oh, I might die. Ooh! This ain't looking good. No! Yeah, I trusted myself, and that did not work. Sadly, I cannot revive. I stressed out. I got unlucky. But yeah, you could go down the stairs for the rift, or go up the stairs. There might be some of those breakers there, and the key is usually up there. Now, again, you can't revive at door 100, sadly. But, yeah, that's how you beat the game. Doors, pretty simple. Rooms, pretty simple. Whole game is patience and paying attention to noise. That's all you need. And just like that, you become a pro at the game.